Good morning, children. So today we can do our worksheet 2. That is in your what? Yes, in your workbook. But before going to that, we can have a discussion on the adverb clauses of purpose. That exercise, two exercise were there. So first one, underline the adverb clauses of the purpose in these sentences. So in the first one, Remya studies hard so that she can do well in class. So this was the what? Yes, this was the or this is the adverb clause of purposes. I think all of you remember what is adverb of clauses and what was the speciality of adverb clause of purpose. They are subordinate clauses. Subordinate clauses means what? Huh? Subordinate clauses needs a main clause to make complete sense. I think all of you remember that. Anyway, these adverb clauses of purpose are usually introduced by subordinating conjunctions like what, that, so that, in order to, unless. And all these are followed by modal verbs, just like will, can, may, could, or might. I think all of you remember that. Nobody call me and ask me any doubt about this adverb clause of purpose. So I think it's clear for all of you. Okay. So I am going to give you the answers. You just check it. Okay. Remya studies hard so that she can do well in the class. Okay. Where is the brush? So that she can study well. Second one, put your sweater lest you should catch a cold. Okay. Next one, schools were closed early in order that students may avoid the election campaign traffic. Okay, Karen is studying in Korean in order to visit South Korea next year. Fifth one, we should leave early so that we can reach our destination before sundown. So that we reach our destination before sundown is the adverb clause. Okay, I came as fast as I could in order to see off. So in order to see off. Then seventh one, book your tickets tonight lest they become more expensive over the weekend. So lest they became more expensive over the weekend. Eighth one, we tiptoed out of the room lest we should wake up the baby. So the lest we should wake up the baby is the adverb clause of purpose. Okay. So now we are straightly moving. So this one, according to your wish, you can use the adverb. What suitable adverb clause of purpose. Subordinating conjunction is already there, but you have to add suitable adverb clauses of purpose. Okay. So children, on the coming days, I will give you the answer keys of what all the exercise we discussed in the last class and what we are going to discuss in our today's class. Okay, the coming days I will give. Okay, so vocabulary section, page number 11 in your worksheet, that means workbook. So homophones are used. So now you know what is the difference between homophones and homonyms. We already discussed in our textbook. Homophones means children words that sound alike. Sound alike but have different meanings and spelling, but pronunciation is same. Okay, but homonym means what? It have same spelling but different in meaning. Okay, next one, right. So exercise are given there. We are straightly moving towards exercise. Write whether these pair of words are homophones or homonyms. Then make sentences to bring out the difference in their meanings clearly. Okay. So some pair of sentences are given here. So first one, floor. Flower. What is it's homophone or homonym? Yes, it's what? Yes, it's homophone. Homophones. Why? Because its meaning is different, spelling is different, but we are pronounced just like same. So here, let me take the brush. Okay, here you have to write what homophone, and here you have to write the meaning of floor and flower. Okay, next one is crane. Crane. Yes, it's homonym. So next one principle. Third one is homophone. Then fourth one homonym. Fifth one is also homophone. Sixth one homonym. So children, you just go through this and you have to. So while giving answers, I will give only whether these pairs are homonym or homophone. But you have to make sentence using this, or you have to write the meaning of these words from. You have to find out it from the dictionary or somewhere else. Okay, I will give only whether these pairs are homophone or homonym. Okay. Next one is words that can be used as nouns and verbs. Okay. So that also we discussed while we were discussing our chapter. What was that? A narrow escape. So children, some words that can be used both as noun and verb. Okay. And here words are given there. So from the dictionary you can find out that. While referring dictionary, you can find out the verbs. Okay, the words that. So this word attribute can used as a noun and as a verb. From the dictionary you will find out meanings. Anyway, I will give you that, but you have to go through this impact, subject, then repeat on all these you can find out. Then adverb clauses. If we were in the class, we can take one dictionary from the library, and we can sit together and do it as a classwork. So here it's not possible. So use your own dictionary and try to write these answers. Okay. Otherwise, it will be just like spoon feeding. I will give you all the answers, you will note it down and you will by heart. But you have to know how to use your dictionary, and how and after referring your dictionary you will understand very well. Okay, use I think it's better to use Oxford's advanced learning dictionary. It will be very useful for you. From the dictionary itself you will understand what verbs can be or words can be used as both noun, verb, and all this. It will be very much helpful for you. So next one is adverb clause of purpose. Okay, exercise. Use that, so that, in order to, and less to join these pairs of sentences together. Okay, you may have to change the sentence a bit. Okay, wait, we can just go through that. We eat, we have to leave. So why we are eating, children? There is a purpose behind that. So we learned that we use adverb clauses of purpose to tell about more about the purpose of the verb. Okay, here what is the verb? Eat. Eat is the verb, and we are going to use adverb clause of purpose. Okay, adverb clause of purpose for that, to denote or to refer about why this verb is used here. Okay, we eat. How we can write? We eat so that we may live. Okay. Second one, he does not rest, he is afraid, he must fail. So what? He does not rest lest he fail. Third one, put on your warm clothes lest you can catch a chill. Okay. Okay. Next question. She went to bed early. She did not want to wake up late. She went to bed early so that she did not wake up late. Fifth one. He calls his mother every evening. He does not want her to worry. So She calls his mother every evening lest she worry. And children, what is the meaning of lest? Huh? Lest means what? It means in case or otherwise. Okay. And we do not use not with this lest. Okay. Keep it in your mind. We all discussed this in the last class. So, like this, just try to do this. Okay. And next one is punctuation. It's very easy. You have to use capital letter, comma, exclamation mark, full stop, and question mark. But what you have to do, while doing exercise like this, you have to go through it several times. Then only you will understand where you have to put comma, where you have to put full stop and question mark. Putting question mark and exclamation mark is very easy. But where you have to put that full stop, if you want to do it correctly, you have to go through it several times. Then only you will be able to do that. This one you can do it as homework, okay? Actually, this workbook we are just doing in our class, just as class work, but due to this COVID, we all are struggling. Next one is notice writing. This one you can do it. Do it. We just discuss about notice writing in our grammar text very deeply. So this one also you can do. So children, you have to do one thing. You have to take your own time and do it all these exercise. And you have any doubt regarding this adverb of clause or these homophones or homonyms, please call me children. And on the coming days I will put all the answers in your class WhatsApp group. Okay, if you have any doubt, you just call me. Okay, I think today this is enough for you. Okay, and call me children if you have. Again I am telling, if you have any doubt, please call me. Okay, thank you.